I've never seen a retreat hosted like that.
Such a surreal experience, and I'm so happy that I travelled here to be a part of it and to see everything that we are a part of is just incredible.
Because this is kind of the vision that I've had for the last kind of 12 to 18 months, is to do stuff like this in a beautiful villa here in Marbella. And this is just the beginning.
Everyone's been so welcoming. We've all got the same sort of goals and dreams.
It's good people wanting to achieve good things together. We're all here to win together, so it's a case of getting together, good conversation and good vibes.
But coming here has sort of like enlightened us to what we can achieve and set our mind to in terms of goals and what everyone else is already achieving.
For the next 6 to 12 months, the plans that we've got in place, what it is that we're looking at doing. So for me, I'm super excited about this now because the IBs are going to go away from this motivated, inspired, fired up.
So inspiring. Everyone is just on such a great vibe. But yeah, no, it's been amazing.
I've never seen a retreat hosted like that. Like, I've watched some of the biggest in the space, what are charging 10, 12, 15 grand. And it's very rare, I don't think I've seen it, where someone puts on an event of that caliber for 3 days. Because a lot of the time it's just like in and out, a little bit of food, because they're looking for profit margins. They're looking to make as much money as they can over that 2 or 3 days. Whereas with this, there was no expense spared because it all comes back into the business eventually anyway. So seeing people having them experiences and going away with the moments, and, you know, I've got videos of the girls walking down the beach fucking crying, like at how overwhelmed they are and like, this is amazing, I can't believe this is my life. And I'm like, that for me is yes, very hard to put into words of the impact that it actually has, and the results that people are getting without really even focusing on it too much, if that makes sense. They have an eagle that basically flies around the perimeter to stop seagulls shitting everywhere, and it's turned up. Can I hold?
You can hold, but with the dogs,
No dogs, yeah.
the dogs have to be
no. Yeah.
close to the
Oh shit. Hi! Wow. This is amazing.
She wanted to open the finger. Open the finger. Huh?
hold on.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Voy a dar vueltecilla yo por allí, ¿vale?
Right then, let's get the haircut. But yeah, tonight will be quite chill. People will be like, oh, this is nice, this is lovely, and then tomorrow it'll be that bam! Hello. Yay!
We're all on our way down now then. Yay!
1 second.
Right, we've landed safe, right, just wanted to let you know.
1 minute, I'll FaceTime you 1 minute.
Are you fair? Hello, I'm done, how do I do it? I'm scared his haircut. Why is he getting his haircut? Because we're travelling. Tia said she wants a cigar.
Alright, she can try one when she gets here.
Treated myself to some Chanels.
Oh yeah. Get it, get
I'm
it.
putting them up from a bit. Got a screenshot there. They're expensive. Screenshot that. I fucking love them. Right, put your cigar on it, go on. Fucking hell, Bradley, I love him. Right, so we're going to go to our villa now and chill. What time do we need to be there tonight?
6.
Alright, bud.
Right then. Come on.
Right,
See you soon.
enjoy it.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Hey bro.
Hi mate, no, fine.
Yeah, you. Just having me a haircut.
Yeah, no worries.
Who are you with?
If you needed it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Gethin, Dylan and Leon.
Oh, nice bro, nice.
Taylor's not far behind us.
What do you mean, the car or?
No, yeah, in the car, yeah, we left the airport about half an hour ago, so yeah, he was getting an Uber as well.
Oh, nice. Sick bro. Alright then, mate.
Alright, we'll see you at 6 then. Take
Yeah,
care, mate.
goodbye, sir.
Bye, mate. Love you, bye.
Bye.
They'll love you from Jason now, huh?
Fucking even Rihanna said she loves me. What's going on?
Everyone loves you, mate. Just be money merchant though.
Bit of glazing going on there.
What's that?
That was a proper glaze, that. V-Money Marchand.
Usually, I like to take control of everything, run everything. That's just my personality. It's something that I'm learning to kind of get over. But this time, looking at the villa, looking at the experience that I wanted people to have, the last retreat that I did, I was probably overwhelmed, stressed. I was trying to micromanage little things like where the fucking cutlery was and all that type of stuff. This time, I brought in the catering team that's the best here in Marbella. So for me to have the best business model, to have the best income streams that I've ever seen, the best villa that I've seen in Marbella, it's only right that I brought that in as well. So Friday, I had zero stress. I didn't have to think about a thing. So like when the catering team came up and they started putting things together, they were putting together the barbecue, you'd go inside, come back out, and 5 minutes later, it looked completely different. And I was like, oh, wow. Like all decorated, floral. And I was like, this is insane. 10 minutes later, all the tables were out. And I was like, I would have been sweating. Like, I'd have been carrying them tables. I'd have been trying to do the floral decorations. I'd have been trying to do everything, but then seeing it all come together without me having to worry and stress, that for me it was like a big tick, because that was almost like relinquishing that control, which is something that I've always struggled with when it comes to building business. But I know to get to them next levels, I don't need to worry about that. I can bring other people in where that's their niche, that's their speciality, that's what they're good at.
This is your doing, bad, is it? This is your idea, these flowers?
Yeah, so basically I went to the florist this morning and started just picking it all myself.
Yeah? no one believes you, no?
They're exactly the same flowers that are on my thing for Katie.
Oh, yeah, sick, yeah.
I didn't choose them, but...
Well, tonight, going classic barbecue, we've got tomahawk ribeyes, chicken panchitos.
How long does it take to heat up usually?
Well, we're not going to light it too early, we're going to do it at about 5:30.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We'll give it a chance to heat up, and then obviously we can get everything out, set up, and then get everything set up properly. So when people start arriving, then we'll start rock and roll time. Look.
So if I'd have done this, there'd have been a person hanging some meat off of a fucking thing that I've strapped from tree to tree.
Sellotape from the tree.
So for me, this feels like a very elevated experience, because now when we came into the villa, we had all the cars out on the drive, and even though they were rentals, people could now afford it. The last retreat that we did, people were in a position where they were either earning a few hundred or a few thousand, maybe multiple 5 figures, I think was the highest earners at that point. So they didn't feel comfortable going and dropping, a good chunk of money on car rental. So now when people came down the drive, you had the Ferrari, the G-Wagon, the GT, the Lamborghini, the other Ferrari, the Urus, like that there people will look at and go, wow, that's nice. Like my vision of this is that eventually the whole driveway is full of the cars, and they're not rentals at that point, because we're now around the guys who are starting to make some serious money. They're looking into buying cars, they're looking into buying, the finer things in life. So like the elevated experience and also the feel of it, I think was on point for this one.
Hello. Here we go. Oh, I get Spanish. You're right.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, you scrub up well, Mr.
Back in about 4 seconds.
Everyone's alright, Val? What's the cracker? All good?
Darcy. I've met you. See you, man. See you.
It's for me, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Let's choose. Sick. Sick.
That was a very good job.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
No worries, pal. Thank you.
Okay, guys and girls, I appreciate every single one of you coming out. I know for some of you it's cost a bit of money to get here, which I appreciate, but we was going to use a villa that didn't look like this. And I'm very grateful that we did, because for me, this is the bar that I want to set going into 2026. I want this to be the vision of what you guys can earn, the life you can have, the cars that you're going to drive, the villa you're going to live in. And whether you're at a point right now, whether you're just getting started earning fuck all, or you're at a point where you're already earning fuck you money, I want it to be a point where this is almost like a pedestal. So don't get fucked up tonight. Don't let this go to your head, right? This is juice. And I just want to kind of share, like, this time last year, I wasn't in a position where I could do this type of stuff, where we could rent a villa that's 30, 35 million, that's got Picasso signed everywhere all over the villa. And having the content team around now we're in a position where everything foundation-wise is set. If you're sticking around and you're here to do this, you can make life-changing money. I've been in this industry since 2011. I've been at every network marketing event. I've been at every conference, every thing that they host, and I never saw the ability of you guys making the type of money that you're earning. It's life-changing. You know, some of you have been here a week, a month, 6 months, and you're already in positions where you're making a lot of money. So I want you to really take these next couple of days to mingle, to network, to use the space that we're in, get plenty of content, you know, pull the guys to one side, do your little mini talks, because even though it might feel weird and strange now, when you look back at this in 6 to 12 months time, and you're where you are in 6 months, 12 months time, and you'll be like, man, I was earning $1,000 a week, £100 a day, whatever it is that you're earning right now, you'll look back and you'll think, fucking hell, I'm really glad I stuck around. So the last retreat, we struggled to get 20 bodies there. Now we've got 50, 55 people here. We've just done an event with 200 people in the UK for a trading event. I've got so much stuff that I'm going to share with you over the next couple of days as to, basically, I'm going to make this a hub for every single person. So you can come here when it's not half term and the flights are a little bit more expensive, all right? That you can bounce in and out. Everything's going to be here for you all. I want to make this like a home where every single one of you feels welcome to come, to make money, to grow, to learn, to be around cool people. And that's about it, really. So cheers to every single one of you for making it out. And let's have a nice night. DJ, put some music back on, spin that shit. Appreciate you all. Thank you. Say hello to Alex.
What's going on? Hi. How are you doing?
Little hanging barbecue, look. Yeah. Of course. Shall I have a cigar or not?
I think no.
Why?
I should do it for you.
Oh, little baby! Better. Gay! What the fuck is going on? It's a vape, darling. Don't you worry about me.
There's a vape and then there's that. That is a pathetic name. What's going on, mate? Yeah, what a sick night! You could cut that in somewhere, can't you?
Cut that off.
What an unbelievable place. What amazing people. And here's to making more fucking money.
Yes. See you later, pal. It's been a long night.
It's been a long night. We'll finish off with it tonight. Get it. Oh! Just fucking punched my face out. I can have just bust my lip. What about?
You're right.
That's actually banging.
I was going to do a clip with you before you went to bed, but I think this might be it.
Alright guys, day one done and dusted. We had 50 of the IBs flying in the first night, the introduction, kind of just giving them a taste as to what the rest of the weekend's going to be like. The venue tonight will be completely changed tomorrow, different aesthetic, different look, but overall a fantastic evening. People got to meet each other, bond, have fun, and just really see kind of some of the vision that we have going forward with TWF, with the brand. I'm really excited because this is kind of the vision that I've had for the last kind of 12 to 18 months, is to do stuff like this in a beautiful villa here in Marbella, and this is just the beginning. So see you soon. This is one thing that I learned from Bob Proctor when it came to the event on Saturday morning. So like Saturday morning was more around the mindset, the growth of the leader, the growth of becoming the best version of themselves within this space. And even though I say it over and over and over again to the network about the mindset, the growth that they have to go through, the type of person that they have to become, it may sometimes feel repetitive to those who have been in the room a few times, but this was exactly how Bob Proctor was. Like, he used to say the same thing over and over and over and over again, because there was always new people in the room. So let's say, for example, this leader brought someone else in. They may have never heard it before. They've never heard that information. So for them, they're hearing that for the first time, but it's reaffirming to the leader, to the person who brought it in with them, that, oh, this is what I should be doing, because they're seeing my growth. They're seeing the trajectory that I'm going on. So I want them kind of also to see that if they keep doing what I'm saying, they're going to get the same results, the same growth, the same exponential increase in their business. So Saturday was incredible. We did an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe max, I think it was. From 11, no, it was about an hour and a half, 11 till about 12:30. Just going through the kind of the system, the business, how it works, the mindset. We had a little lunch, came back, and then we spent the next hour, if that, going through what's coming, so that they could get a little taste, a little teaser of all of the things that we're bringing into place. So it was a couple hours out of the weekend that was like sit down, notepad and pen style, inspirational stuff to be like, right, okay, I can go and smash this. And then the rest of the weekend was just time to enjoy yourself. This is what I want to create. Marbella is going to be the hub, building the experiences, and it builds emotional buy-in. Who here has thought about moving here since they've been here? Right? You're moving here. Ryan's already moved here. You can come here for a couple of days, bring your IBs, bring your network, bring your client, whatever it is, do content, go do cool shit. Who here has seen the trading space go like this since you got into it, right? You can't go on a TikTok now without seeing lives all day, every day. But 6 to 12 months ago, you didn't really see that. Now, a lot of people are doing it. So like, you need to look at avenues where you can get traction for your business. So like, I built probably 80% of my business on Facebook. Who here uses Facebook, right? For me, it's an older demographic of crowd. They've got a little bit more money. They've probably been in the game a little bit longer regards to like socials, whereas Instagram, TikTok is very, very quick. A couple of you can share, like, what is it you're currently doing before this?
Yeah, so I am a mum. I home educate my 2 toddlers. I am a wellness facilitator, so I do like sound baths, help people on the healing journeys. In a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I've not got consistent days yet.
Yeah.
But my best day's been 190.
Sick.
So yeah, already seeing the benefits.
So
but yeah, that's my story. I've got communities.
Nice.
And I've been chatting with these guys because like Rianne shared a picture of us all and someone messaged her, didn't they, and was like, oh my God, you've got a mum who's home educating. And I was like, right, that's what, because I want to help mums who want to break out of the matrix, who want to be at home raising the children and break the cycles and stuff like that.
I've come from network marketing and actually given my heart, soul and blood and everything tears for 10 years now, and it is so hard to earn the level of money like that we're earning here, because you say that I'm a mum and I'm doing it around my children, but like we say, we've given our whole time and we actually have neglected our families for it in a way, although they're around, they're being ignored. So this is definitely life-changing money, and it does feel completely different.
Current daily?
2.7k.
Fucking hell. In how long?
Just over 3 months. Nearly
12 months, she said.
So we're at 50, like 50 grand a month already?
50 grand.
53.
I kind of see this as a way to get paid for what you deserve, because obviously in the network marketing space it takes a lot of time to get to the position of having a big organisation, but within here you can get them, just the people in your organisation into the IB space and make, I mean, for me I'm making like 4 or 5 times what I'm making from network marketing.
Yeah, it's
I've been
powerful.
doing for about a year and I've been here for about a month or 2.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing, mate. Well done.
I think for me, being in this room is just like a massive issue for me personally. I'm ex-military, spent 23 years in the Royal Navy, and during that time I became a certain kind of person in terms of mindset, my belief systems. I was very proactive rather than reactive, and then when I left the military I was like, shit, is this it? Civilian life, working with wankers basically, negative people. And then I got into network marketing 4 years ago, and the first company I was like trying to flog beauty products. So I'm now 53. I was 48, give or take then. And as an older guy, you're trying to flog beauty to young women, they're like, pervert. And so basically that didn't work, obviously. And then I got into IM, which is the connection with you, obviously. Didn't know you then, obviously, but that's how I heard about you personally. And I then transitioned through to the whole trading process. And I think for me personally, being part of that academy was a good grounding, but it was basically chasing your tail. It drained the life out of me. And they talk about, quit your 9 to 5 to become a this, that, the other. But ultimately, you quit 9 to 5 to become 24/7 in the academies, chasing, building teams, chasing people. And I found myself chasing them more than they were chasing me. I'm thinking, this ain't right, this is it. So being here now is a complete contradiction to all of that. And it's literally given me that spark back.
Good.
My most recent, obviously you know the situation, don't you? I was terminated from my network marketing business. So I lost my team, my community and my paycheck that I've been building for like 2 years. So I went from earning 25 to 30 grand a month to fuck all overnight. So I stepped into this and I was like, I need to be earning at least a grand a day. This was 22 days ago. I'm earning $1.5 grand now a day.
Sick.
In 22 days, so.
She can now pay rent.
Honestly, it's awful, literally.
A few years ago, you're going to upset me now. A few years ago, my mum had a stroke during COVID, and when we couldn't see each other and things like that, and I found her on the bathroom floor after a couple of days, and she was in a mess, and she ended up in an induced coma. And she lived on her own, so I was frightened to death of her going home and being on her own in case anything happened again, because when you've had a stroke you can relapse and have it again. So at the time I couldn't afford an extension on my house, and I live in a very basic semi-detached 3-bedroom house, nice, lovely, but there wasn't space for her. So the side of the house I had it like done up, if you like, had a big driveway put on it and stuff, and I bought a caravan. And moved my mum into it so that she could be at home with us, so that I could just keep a check on her basically and help her get her health back and Anyway, fast forward 3 years, she is now the head of homes for 14 children's homes around the UK. She's got back into what she used to do. She's amazing at what she does, and you'd never be able to tell. that she had had this stroke a few years ago. And two things actually happened. So at the end of January, we'd upgraded the caravan in the meantime to like a fixed bedroom, bathroom, all plumbed in and everything, and she loves it. She doesn't want to go, she doesn't just live there like a gypsy. She absolutely loves living there with me and the kids, and it's just amazing having her there, and we're best friends. And we upgraded the caravan, which is very expensive. I don't know if any of you have ever looked into them, but they are quite expensive. And at the end of January, I was able to fully pay that off. So there's no debt on that anymore for her, she don't have to pay that anymore. And on Saturday, I retired my mum. Oh. So she doesn't have to go back to work ever again. And for me, it's not about like, yeah, I'm earning really good money. Yeah. It's not about the materialistic things for me. I mean, you know, I'm happy for anyone it is, but it's more being able to do something like that. Health for me and my family, and you know, my mum, she's my best friend. I don't have a dad around. There's no sob story, by the way. I'm very happy about it. But to be able to be able to do something like that, where I say to her, "What do you need monthly?" and then she says X amount, and I go, "Done." You know, that is the best feeling ever.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, and now I've also got a goal monthly as well, because I've got to make sure that she's all right every month.
Oh, it's $3,000 a day.
Well, half a day. But yeah, it just gives me more drive and ambition to be able to do things like that, because when you are earning substantial amounts of money as well, you need those goals, you need that discipline to be able to focus on something as well, because otherwise you're just like, you know, throwing it about everywhere. So for me, that's something that, so I retired my mum on Saturday.
Well done. Sick. I sometimes don't fully understand the extent of the impact that's been had. So yes, you're getting those making 20, 50, 70, £100 a day, which is incredible. But then you've got people making multiple 4 figures, 5 figures a day. And then off the back of that, that's their story. That's the IB story. That's the affiliate story. But then you're hearing their client's story at the same time. Like one of the girls yesterday, she was telling Katie about how a girl was homeless. She had £10 to her name. She had 2 kids. She had the last 10 quid. She's now at a point where she's making £300 to £500 a day. So I don't understand, me personally, that has changed a woman's life. And I think when we start to look at this on such a deep level, yes, Forex can have a really bad name. There can be people who get involved for the wrong reasons, the bad reasons, to chase money. But if we do this correctly and we build it the right way, there's going to be impact with other people. So going back to the affiliates, hearing their results, their testimonials, how it's allowed someone to pay off their mum's mortgage, how it's allowed someone to buy their parents their dream XYZ, you know, even homeschooling the kids, quitting their jobs, all of this other stuff. I'm like, wow, I started that 2.5 years ago. And if I'd have not made that decision, if I'd have not been all in with it, the amount of lives, probably nearly 10,000 people now on a day-to-day basis trading, wouldn't be getting impacted because of that. And I think it's fucking incredible, to be fair.
Okay, we've just finished up. Now what we're going to do, we're going to send everyone off and come back tonight for some food, 3-course meal. But today was huge because what we've really done is painted the vision of the next 6 to 12 months, the plans that we've got in place, what it is that we're looking at doing. So for me, I'm super excited about this now because the IBs are going to go away from this motivated, inspired, fired up. So I'll see you guys back here tonight in a couple of hours. 6 to 12 months ago, the vast majority of these people were making fuck all in the online money. 12 months ago, shoveling shit. Literally 12 months ago, doing diddly squat, making maybe 2-3 grand a month online. Now he's doing 50, 60, 70k. Literally making a couple of grand a month, now doing 150k. Same with these guys over here. So for me, this is the beauty of the online space, is hearing them noises, but also seeing people grow at the same time, making money, and the lives that it's truly impacted. Because if he's making that much money, the amount of people that he's able to touch, that he's able to impact, that he's able to help, is the stuff that's actually motivating me. Not sure about that fucking shite music, but going to end up blowing that engine up. It is what it is. Okay guys, the night of number 2 gala dinner. So tonight we've got like a pianist, we've got someone playing violin or cello or something, got a full 3-course gala dinner, some fire breathers and shit like that. People don't know about stuff what's happening tonight, which is what excites me, but tonight people have come back. It's nicely dressed, which is good to see. I didn't specify black tie or gala dinner. It would have been nice, but I didn't want people to have to worry about the expense and all that other stuff that goes with it. So let's go in and have a look. Let's go.
Have a nice day.
Sick. So staying here for another little while and go outside. Beautiful night. It'll be good. I have food in my teeth. I was gonna do a teeth whitening strip tonight and I didn't.
I have no idea what it is.
A random fucking chair. Yeah. Fully set up tonight. Beautiful flower arrangement. There's gonna be a lady playing something.
Let's have a little walk around. Have a look.
Balloons in the pool. Change colour scene for tonight. Nice. This looks beautiful. These for me in one. Oh. That's fucking delightful. Come here again, Madonna. Wow, that was incredible.
I was just going to the kitchen and just scribing on the cannabis.
I'm getting another one. Where's that ghost cheese one just gone? It was fucking incredible.
Which one, the ham or the...
The ham, incredible. Thank you, sir. To the full
Go from 4, look.
Have another one then.
Try one.
Oh mate.
It's good, right?
Oh my god. Sorry, get me out of here. Oh, I'll have another 3 of these. Maybe. No. No. These are incredible. What is it?
It's a ham with cheese.
Thank you. Thank you. Just wait here a second.
Is it good?
Sensational.
That's very good.
Straight up.
I had some earlier.
Try it. Now I'll tell you what. Swallow it first.
The anus of a sheep.
They go home with celebrity.
Start trading, man. Stop being scared, you lot. Yeah, stop being scared, man. Yeah, it's not gonna get you a £30 million villa. Let's go.
I've not
even got a pin in that. Fucking Winston Churchill. You like
Who the
that?
fuck's Winston anyway?
Churchill, who the fuck?
Such a surreal experience, and I'm so happy that I travelled here to be a part of it and to see everything that we are a part of is just incredible.
I was a little bit anxious that I didn't really know anyone, and I'm quite new to this. I haven't met any of the girls that we're staying with apart from one, and it's just been, everyone's been so welcoming. We've all got the same sort of goals and dreams and just, yeah, ready to go wild with it. So it's been, yeah, fun.
It's just absolutely amazing. I came into this space because I was looking for something that could create me more time and freedom with my children, and I just needed something that could provide me more, where I'm not exchanging my time for money. And meeting all of these people and seeing how much has been achieved in such a short period of time is just so inspiring. Everyone is just on such a great vibe, like some great conversations have happened. Really enjoying it. The food's been amazing. The villa is just incredible. But yeah, no, it's been amazing so far.
This is all possible because of Brady's business, the whole automation that he's set up. He's made it so anyone can come in and do anything. You can earn 10k a month, you can earn 250k a month, you can earn 500 quid a month, you can pay for your house, your phone bill, your car, you can do anything. It's very simple. It's a literal plug-and-play business. I've never seen the ability to scale a business so quickly from something like this.
I think it's inspiring because there's no egos involved, so therefore I think when it comes down to it, it's good people wanting to achieve good things together. And no matter what level you're at, whether you're a small earner new to the business or you're a high earner, we're all here to win together. So it's a case of getting together, good conversation and good vibes.
There might be a couple of pieces of ham missing.
Why?
I found the fridge last night.
How is it?
I was like 1:45, I was absolutely starving. And I was like, I need to find something. Just raiding all the cupboards.
That food last night was banging though.
Yeah.
That was so good.
My only, I was criticising myself last night. I was like, the only feedback I would have for myself is next time, from a starter perspective, go a little bit more
generic.
Yeah, or pate.
Yeah.
Chelsea's palate isn't that defined. To
It's not.
Nah. That girl would have been happy with some mozzarella dippers.
But that's true.
Yeah.
Like, so I was sat
there.
there.
Mackies.
Yeah. So Sunday, I specifically said to people, bring your swimmers, because I wanted it to feel chilled. It was a brunch. So when they got there, literally, I think just as people were arriving, the food was coming out, everything was set nicely. The roses from the night before were set on all the tables, and nothing was set up as a way of a business. So when people got there, they were like, oh, this is nice. People went up, started sunbathing, bikinis were out, shorts were on, tops were off with lads, and I was like, yeah, this is sick. The music was on, the playlist was banging. I did a good job on that one. And I kind of felt like one of them, it felt like a movie where if you were to go into like a really, really high-end villa party and everyone's having a good time, it felt like that. And I was sat there at one point with my cigar and I was like, this is fucking sick. Because like everyone was smiling, everyone was happy, people were coming in and out. They were, like some of the guys who came who thought it was going to be a bit more formal, they realized people were in bikinis and swimmers and they were like, I'm going home to get changed. It's like some of the lads left, brought their swimmers back, came back, people bombing in the pool, doing cool shit. We all went and did a sea dip, like as a group, got it on the drone, which was really, really nice. So an overall feeling of that was just like tranquil, chill. And I think that's how the business should be. And it's how it should feel all the time. So like it really made me realize that I've got other things that I can implement and put into place to alleviate a lot of the stress and the pressure off of me so that my life feels like that all the time. Because the last couple of days I've not felt up felt like I've woke up with anxiety, worry, stress. Are the trades okay? Is the back end being looked after? Because I know that all of that's now taken care of. So when you look at it like Sunday overall, that is how I want my business to feel, if that makes sense.
Shout him to bring the thingy, I'll just run and bomb from here. I'll just run down steps with the thingy up and just bomb. Yeah, I'm gonna set the top off. Is it definitely waterproof, that, yeah?
Let's just double check.
Yeah.
Right.
So we should finish a weekend, right?
Good event. Good weekend.
Good event. Now we've just been for a little sea dip and we found this lady on the beach. So we've just invited her in for some massages. Why not? Full body.
So I think like a full event recap for me, I think I've got a very, very proud feeling knowing that I've delivered something to such a high level that I've been wanting to do for the last 15 years. Since I got started in network marketing in 2011, I had visions of hosting events, retreats, villas exactly like this, to this caliber, with the supercars, in the luxury mansions, the luxury villas, with an amazing group of people around me, where it didn't feel like work, where it didn't feel like an energy drain. Because this is probably the first event that I've come away from where I'm not fucking knackered. Don't get me wrong, yesterday I crashed out a little bit, but usually when I host an event or I do a retreat, I'm recovering for 2 or 3 days at a time, because it's an emotional drain, because you're feeling like you're having to kind of like coach people all the time, all day, every day. But the people who were here this weekend, I didn't feel any of that. So going away from this, it's made me have that confidence to know that I can go and deliver a hell of a lot better retreat, even though this one was insane. And I just kind of keep wanting to set myself at new levels, without having to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, and just kind of have that growth around me so that every single person who wants to can get dragged along as well. And we're sat here in 6 or 12 months' time with a villa 10 times the size of this, 10 times the amount of people, 10 times the amount of income. So fantastic weekend, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And also, like, due to the exponential growth that we've had, like, we've had a type form in some of these videos for the longest of time, but we've not been in a position where personally I've wanted to onboard a hell of a lot of IBs. Now, the infrastructure's there, the systems are in place, the business on the back end is ready to go, the support team is there. So the form that we've now got in place, we're going to be starting to go through actively to reach out to people. And I don't want people getting on board with this just for like the money. I want them to obviously make money, but I want them to be part of something that's almost like a movement and a brand. And before, I've not really had the 100% belief, conviction, clarity that everything that I had in place was ready. Now I do. So we're going to be going through the people who've clicked in the form, that have been referred to this video, that have been shown this video, and we're going to start making contact. One of the support teams is going to reach out, start to arrange some calls, find out a little bit about these people. Do they have what it takes to become an IB? Because if it's just Doris with a couple of friends that wants to come into this to make an extra XYZ, this probably isn't the business model for you. But if you see yourself being part of the community, being part of the network, traveling, having an amazing time, being around cool people, making eye-watering money, then this is definitely something that we can do. So we're going to get back in touch with all these people, help you guys get started, and become part of the network. So for those of you who missed this retreat, you're going to look back at this content and think, fuck, I should have been there. In the link below here, there's going to be a wait list. And this event was capped at 50 people. The next one, I have no idea how many it's going to be, but there is going to be a wait list 100% for this because I've already got people in my inbox, in my DMs saying, when's the next retreat? I'm gutted I missed this one. Can you not do it in the school holidays next time? This, that, and the other. So the numbers are already going to be a hell of a lot more than what we've got right now. So if you're looking to come to a retreat like this next time, then in the description somewhere here, there will be a link. Make sure you fill that out, you know, share your details and everything like that. And then when everything is good to go, we'll ping you a notification, a WhatsApp, an email. I don't know where it's going to come through, but you'll get some form of message that says, time to book your ticket. Fucking do it.